Good morning, Talladega County. I'm LeeAngela, and you're watching Pet Connect, and today's guest is Patty Gamble with the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill, and it's National Puppy Day. Good morning, Patty.
Morning.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Who do you have there?
This is Max.
Oh, Max is precious, and Max is obviously a little puppy. Can you tell me a little bit about Max? Like, how old is Max?
Max is about 10 weeks old.
10 weeks
Yeah,
old.
and he was a last litter candidate.
That's nice. So we touched a little bit last week on the last litter program, and it's my understanding that what that is if you have a mama dog and she has the puppies, then they reach out to either the Sylacauga Animal Shelter, or you can reach out to the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill on their Facebook page or on their website, and you will help them with the puppies. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And they would keep them for a while until we could get transport.
Sure, until they're old enough to be away from their mom. And what does it mean for the mama dog?
Well, they can get a spay and neuter certificate, you know, for the mama dog, or sometimes we can place the mama dog, but we'd like for you to keep your dog, you know.
Well, you love your dog.
A lot of people love their dogs,
And,
so they don't.
and you're bonded. You just don't want all those mouths to feed kind of thing. So with today being National Puppy Day, what are some things that we should consider if you're interested in adopting a puppy? What is the care like besides walking around and playing?
Well, you have to keep them off the ground till they had their third shot because of parvo. It's pretty bad, you know, in this area, parvo is.
Sure, and so parvo is on the ground, and they can easily catch, puppies can catch parvo.
Yeah.
And so they receive vaccinations, and the vaccinations are in a series of, you said 3?
Shots, yeah,
And do
3
they get that, when do they get their first shots?
Anytime after 5 weeks, they can get their first shot.
Okay.
And then every 2 weeks
After that? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Look, he's like, I want my breakfast.
And they need to be wormed. You know, while the people have them, they should be wormed because worms what kills most of the puppies.
Sure.
They're so full of worms.
Goodness.
They
And
get from their mother.
they get that from their mother. And does the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill or the Sylacauga Shelter, would you help with
Yes.
the deworming as well?
We provide everything if you're, you know, last litter.
Sure.
We provide everything for the puppy,
Sure.
medically.
Medically. And then the family just provides the love and the attention and the shelter.
And the dog kisses.
Sure.
They get to get the puppy kisses.
Yeah, the puppy kisses.
Yeah.
Now with Max, what is his plan? Since you said he's how old? 10 weeks old?
10. He has, I think he's about 10. He has a rescue already.
Oh.
He's leaving, I believe, Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, that's exciting. So he'll
on a
be well on
plane, I
his
believe,
way to a new family.
Yeah,
Oh my
He has
goodness.
5 other siblings, and he'll be flying out on a plane. So
Oh, he gets to go on a plane. Oh, that's great. That's really exciting.
Yeah, I get
Now,
to fly.
what do you do with the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill?
I'm a puppy foster.
You're a puppy foster. And so does that mean you can get a phone call at the last minute and say, hey, we've got these puppies, that there's an urgent request?
Yes.
So what does that look like in your home? Do you just run and go grab the puppies and then bring them? What's the setup look like?
Well, I have in my son and daughter's room, I have area for pens to
For them to be?
for them to, you know, stay in, because we don't allow them to run around because I have
Sure.
other dogs. Plus, you know, it's not safe
Right.
for all the puppies to, you know, to be running around your house. They have to stay in a pen.
Do you know how many you've fostered so far? The organization has fostered just maybe this year alone?
Oh, this year? Probably not as many as prior, but probably at least 50.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of little puppies.
Well, I do multiples, so it's the numbers get up there quick when you have 6.
Sure.
there's a lot.
6 at a time.
Yeah,
That is a lot.
That's a lot of puppies.
And so in order to support, or if you just wanted to have fun with National Puppy Day, you can post your pictures on social media. You can always volunteer if you want to learn more information about the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill. Then you can reach out and find out how you can help. You don't necessarily have to foster, even though they are really in need of fostering. What happens is when there's it's warmer season, so it's now puppy and kitten season. So we'll be having more, I would imagine,
Yes.
where people are looking for assistance with that. And so they need foster homes. But if you're not interested in fostering, I think they're also having a puppy and kitten shower, kind of like a baby shower, but where the items are for puppies and kittens. And in that regard, I think that's what, April 23rd, is that right?
Yes.
April 23rd from 9 a.m. until 2, and that's going to be at PetSense. We have a pet of the week, and her name is Rain, or Rainy, and she's actually my foster, and I'm looking at her on the screen there, and she's not a puppy. She's a middle-aged girl. However, she has had puppies, and she is available for adoption. Rain is actually house-trained, crate-trained. She's under 50 pounds. She is excellent with children, with other dogs, and she rides great in the car. She's one of those that she's just a roll with the flow kind of girl. So even though she's not a puppy, we wanted to be able to highlight her as available for adoption. So if you're interested in learning more information about Rain, you can always go to the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill to their Facebook page. But if you don't do Facebook, you can always call the shelter and they can give you more information on how you can meet Rain. So you said that this Max, he's one of 6. Is that right? So there's 5 other little puppies. Now, are they all available, or are they also going on transport?
They're all going on.
They're all
rescue.
going on transport.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! So they all get to do an airplane ride pretty soon.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing the puppy fostering for the feral dogs?
5 years in July.
5 years in July. And how did you learn about them?
Through Facebook.
Oh, really? So you've always loved puppies. And do you like cats?
Yeah, I have one cat. I'm not really a cat person. I started out doing cats.
Oh.
Yeah, kitten. My first one was a bottle kitten. But
Oh, wow. I bet that was really, I mean, bottle kitten, I would imagine that would be difficult, right?
yeah, it was a rough start.
It was a rough start. I love that. Well, we're glad that you stuck with it. That's for sure. We it's kind of funny. I always ask, are you a puppy or a kitten, or are you a dog or a cat person? Because inevitably somebody ends up being one or the other kind of
I'm
thing.
a dog person. So.
Yeah, you enjoy those more.
Yeah, I do.
He's got a cute little bandana.
Thank you.
Oh, bless his heart. Now, what are some of the items that you need in order to foster for a puppy? So for the puppy and kitten shower, what are some items that people could bring to PetSense or even purchase there at PetSense?
Puppy food, canned and dry, puppy pads. We go through a lot of puppy pads and newspapers.
Sure.
And just sometimes milk. We need the puppy milk because I do bottle babies.
Oh.
I usually have, several bottle babies. When you get bottle babies, there's like a litter.
Right.
So
when you get so in other words, that's 6 at a time or 4 at a time. And how often do you have to feed bottle babies?
well, when they're younger than 3 weeks, it's every 2 hours.
Okay.
It's like a baby.
Just like a baby.
Just
oh
like
my
a baby.
goodness.
Yep. And then you kind of wean them down as they get a little older. They can go a little, 4 hours, and then
Sure.
usually 4 times a day when they're little. Like he should eat 3 times a day.
3 times a day.
Yeah.
Kind of like me.
Yeah. Because puppies' stomachs are, so small, and
Sure.
they can't hold a lot. So.
Oh, well, he's so cute. And when do you consider a puppy an adult?
I think 2 years.
2 years is when they're considered an adult.
And that's about when they quit chewing on everything.
Oh, I'm glad you brought up chewing. So tell me, what do you recommend if you're fostering puppies? What do you recommend? Like a little chew toy, or I think I've seen some teething rings and things like that at PetSense, so they can
a lot of chew toys.
Sure. And I guess they cannot go on the ground. Now, do you know if you'll have at this puppy and kitten shower? Will you have available pets for adoption or no? Probably. There might be cats
There might
there.
be dogs, but not any puppies.
right.
Yeah, we won't have puppies there.
But maybe some adult dogs. And
Yeah.
I know I've seen also at PetSense some cats.
Yes.
And those are available for adoption.
Yeah.
And for the kittens, even though you don't have a kitten with you right now and everything, is it the same setup? Can kittens be on the ground, or does that matter? Do you know if...
I don't know about
You don't know?
kittens. I'm a dog person.
Right.
So
I love it. I love it.
our specialists, we have a specialist kitty person. So.
Sure, sure. What do you think is easier to train, adult dogs or puppies?
Adult dogs.
Adult dogs. And do you recommend a crate for the puppies when if somebody adopted a puppy, would you recommend them have a crate so that the puppy can get kind of used to the schedule and everything? Oh.
And plus, it's like a safe space for them.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
They end up, even if you don't shut the door, they would go back in there, and
Right.
that's their safe space. So,
Kind of like a teenager with their bedroom.
yeah, because
Yes.
it's when they get moved around, it kind of, it's
Sure.
bad on them. So,
Oh.
bad, but it's
Bless
hard
them.
on them,
Oh, bless their hearts.
It's like he's been crying all night because he misses his brothers. So,
Oh, so you only have the one right now, right?
yeah.
My goodness. Now, how long? And you'll keep him until this weekend?
I'm giving him back to the foster. Yeah.
Oh.
So we just borrowed him for the night. and
Oh
the
my
day.
goodness! So he can make his debut.
Yeah.
Boy,
That's why he's so upset.
he's jet setting, isn't he? Not only does he show up on TV this morning, but he's also going to have a plane ride.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him trying to. I
Trying
guess
to
he's
play.
trying to. Yeah, he's trying to play. He's like, oh, let me do that.
So I'm used to playing with 5 others.
Oh my goodness! And you gave him, was that hard, like little puppy kibble?
It was puppy food. Yes.
Oh, I love that. So again, April 23rd, they're going to be having a puppy and kitten shower, and that's going to be at PetSense from 9 until 2. They have items that are needed, puppy food, kitten food, the formula, as well as puppy pads, maybe some teething rings, kitty litter, or when I say kitty litter, I don't mean the clumping litter. They need non-clumping litter. So please come out and even just to say hello and let us know how much you love your pets. So Patty, thank you so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Again, you can check us out on Facebook, and that's the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill, or Friends of Sylacauga Animal Shelter, or the website. And if you want more information, please feel free to contact the shelter. Thank you so much and have a great day.